explain what they are, their feature. And for the semantic roles, the agent, the theme and instruction, experiencer, source and theme and goal. For the first sentence, I choose we collected data on the percentage of students sending tweets and the number of tweets sent. We is agent, collected data on the percentage of students is theme, sending tweets and the number of tweets sent is instruments. For the second sentence, we use Twitter to encourage students to arrange study groups for their more difficult courses. We is agent, use Twitter is instrument to encourage students to arrange study. To encourage student is experiencer, to arrange study is source. Group for the group is theme, and for the more difficult courses is goal. And for the lexical relation, I analyze the word measurement, which is have the same meaning as, which explain as a temperature or a scale. Opposite, the second word is opposite, which is a social relation or a set of pairs. For synonym, I choose answer from the article, which have the same meaning with reply. And the second word is almost, which has the same meaning with nearly. And then the antonym, for gradable, I analyzes the word small and big, low and high. For non-gradable, male and female, fast and slow. Reversive, ask and answer, give and receive. The hyponymy, I choose the word Twitter, which is social media. And the second word is research, which is method. For the prototypes, technology, you can connect it with computer, social media, and Twitter. And the word analysis, questions, and statistic. For the homophones, the word that has the same sound but different spelling, which is from the article is addition and addition. Addition is the plus one, addition the other one is like collection. And the second word is accept and accept. Accept is like you accept the things. Accept is like excluded that one. For the homonyms, the word lessons and lessons, practice and practice. Lessons spell L-E-S-S-O-N and the other one is L-E-S-S-E-N. Meanwhile, the practice is P-R-A-C-T-I-C-E and the other one is P-R-A-C-T-I-S-E. For the polysemy, a world record. Record is the word record can have two different meanings. The first one is world record and the second one is record a conversations. And the second sentence, I wrote a paper and this next sentence is I read the paper. So you can write on the paper and you can read on the paper. Metonymy is, the word I choose is mountain, and which is pile. You can, like, the other meaning is pile. Next word is more general or more specific. And collocation, the word students means like study, and measurements means statistics. Next, the pragmatics. For the first sentence, this paper describes our semester-long experimental study to determine if using Twitter and social networking platform most amenable to ongoing public dialogue for educational relevant purposes can impact college student engagement and grades. The next sentence, analysis of Twitter communication showed that students and faculty were both highly engaged in the learning process in ways that transcended traditional classroom activities. The next one is, this study provides experimental evidence that Twitter can be used as an educational tool to help engage students and to mobilize faculty into a more active and participatory role. This is the main point for the article. And for the invisible meaning, the social media and the student engagement. And the next one is purpose of the study and research, for the research questions. All the article about is circled around the social media and the student engagement and the purpose of this research and these research questions. For the linguistic context, mountain beyond mountains, and the word Twitter. For the physical context, the things that you can touch, which linguistic cannot touch, but you can see it. Mountains beyond mountains book, and Twitter applications. For person deixis, there has been our, you, him, then, we, student and teacher. For place deixis, here, there, university and class. For time deixis, week, an hour long, and a year. Reference and inference. For reference, there have been mentioned 100 people and a world portrait article, and mountain beyond mountain book as the reference. For the inference, read the article 100 people a world portrait and discuss their reaction by posting 2 tweets and tweeting 2 responses to other students' reaction. And the other one is, students were asked to react to the statement that what Paul Farmer was doing in Beyond Mountain Beyond's book. The anaphora and antecedents. Alexander Astin proposed a developmental theory for college students that focused on the concept of involvement, which he later renamed engagement. The next one is, while they discussed the reading, students made connection when realizing they had shared value and interests. The presupposition, students were also surprisingly comfortable with candid expression of their feelings and their shortcoming as evidenced by the sample of tweets. The next sentence is, Twitter allowed us to extend conversation in ways that would not have been practical during the hour-long class sessions. For the speech acts, there's 3 category, which is sentence, forms, and functions. For the first word, anyone interested in forming a study group, which the form is interrogative and the function is questions. For the second sentence, I'm planning on coming to the study group, and for the form is declarative and the function is statement. For the direct speech act, the first sentence is, how has reading Mountain Book Mountain changed